Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gabriel Joseph, the purpose-driven producer, and I'm coming to you from my home office today. And I've had a lot of questions over the last, I don't know, about four and a half weeks that I've been, maybe it's been 5 weeks now. Anyways, I'm on day 31 or 32 of my HCG diet, phase 2, and about to head into phase 3, so I'm super excited about it. But I've been having a lot of people ask, so Gabe, I'm experiencing a plateau, my weight loss is 0, or, it's not happening. What's going on? What can I do to actually break through this plateau? So what I decided to do was make this video as well as the blog post. If you are watching this on YouTube, hit that little link directly below this video and it'll actually take you to my blog post with tons more detailed information about the solution, which the first thing that I always do when somebody asks me that or has that type of dilemma going on with their diet experience, I say, hey, look, first and foremost, make sure that you are strict to your protocol, that you're getting the appropriate amount of carbs, or not carbs, but the appropriate amount of calories. Not too many and not too few. So what do I mean by that? What your phase 2, you're looking at a very low restricted calorie count, which is about 500 per day. So you want to really stay between 500 calories to about 530 calories as far as your intake. And some people think that if they go lower, into the 450s to 470s, that'll help speed up the process, but that actually won't. That'll make you plateau and it'll make your body go into a starvation mode because it's not getting enough calorie intake through the diet. So make sure that you get enough, but make sure that you don't go past 530-ish calories for the day, because then your body will put that on as weight. So with that being said, make sure that you're strict to the protocol. Also, make sure that you're eating only foods that are approved for the diet, both on your protein, your vegetables, as well as your fruits. So if you're looking for more information on that, again, on my diet, I've got a lot of that information all over the place, on my blog rather. The last thing I would say is you might want to cut out any type of alcohol and also coffee, because those two types of beverages, number one, alcohol is not approved on the diet. Number two, coffee, which is, still I've seen that through experience and dealing with other people and talking to them, that kind of inhibits the weight loss. So might want to just go herbal tea, green tea, water, that type of thing. So anyways, that's the first thing. Second thing is don't get frustrated, for sure. But assuming that you're doing that, assuming that you're strict and that you are really, really adamant on following your protocol directly, and you've still experienced this plateau, the next thing I say, have a little patience. If it's only 1, 2, maybe even 3 days, it's probably not a big deal. A lot of people have a stair-stepper type of weight loss. They have real big weight loss for 2 or 3 days and then kind of plateaus off for 2 or 3 days. Then they have big weight loss for 2 or 3 days and so on and so forth. So if that's not you and you're still experiencing this plateau, then the solution is have an apple day, so a phase 2 apple day, or have a phase 2 mini steak day. But that steak day is only at a last resort, okay? And I want to stress that, and I'll explain to you a little bit why. But the apple day is really quite simple. And again, on my blog, there's tons more information. But basically what it is you're consuming 6 large apples between lunch and lunch the next day. And you don't need anything else. So as an example, here's my 2 days. Here's what they look like. Day 1, I wake up, I drink tons of liquid in the morning, no food. At lunch, and I'm still taking my HCG, of course. At lunch, I have my first big apple, and then as I feel like it, I have the other 5 apples through the day into the next morning until the lunchtime comes again. And on day 2, lunchtime resumes back at normal. Generally speaking, doing that apple day is going to really help alleviate or reduce the water weight that you're still retaining, and it will speed up the process of the fat loss as well. And so that's number 1. Number 2 is if that still doesn't work and you still 2 or 3 days after doing your apple day still are plateaued, then do a mini steak day, which looks like this. Have absolutely nothing except for liquid in your HCG during the day, and then for dinner, have 100 gram, which is about 3.5 ounces worth of lean steak, and you can eat either a small apple or a tomato with that, but not both, just an apple or just a tomato. Then the next day for breakfast, have your grapefruit or whatever in the morning. And then for lunch, just go ahead and resume right on just like normal. So again, don't recommend the steak day, but that's just as a last resort. And that's how you do it on phase 2. Definitely do the apple day. I have seen a lot of people, nobody has ever done a steak day that I know on phase 2 that I've suggested to break the plateau with an apple day, because it helps and it breaks it, and they just keep on and keep progressing and lose tons of weight. So, right? I mean, that's a lot of information. I guess that's it. That's the whole entire point of this particular video. If you have any questions on a steak day or an apple day that's approved for phase 2, drop me a comment below this video or hit me up on my blog at gabrieljoseph.com. I'm hoping and wishing that you have an amazing HCG process. I've lost now about 32 pounds in 31 days, and it is awesome. I'm down to 204.5 pounds, and my goal weight is 200 pounds, so I'm just right there, and I've got this week left to go. So really excited about it. I know I'm going to hit it. I know things are going really well. I know you can be successful as well. Any other questions, hit me up. All right, this is Gabriel Joseph. I am the Purpose Driven Producer. Talk to you later.